Activism Against Gender-Based Violence. It starts on the 25th of November and ends on the 10th of December every single year. Why are we still having this conversation? My name is Rubizai with an AI, and you're on the Scarlet Studios platform. And each year we bring you stories from different women that share their experience. They're more than just victims. According to the United Nations Women, globally, an estimated 736 million women, almost 1 in 3, have been subjected to intimate partner violence, non-partner sexual violence, or both at least once in their life. 30% of the women aged 15 and older. Today, sharing her story is Belinda.
Hi, Rubizai, and thank you for giving me this platform to share my story. Ndichikura, generally ndinyatsozviva amai vangu, so ndichikura ndakachengetwa kuhama dzamama nasekuru hanzvadzi amai. Saka pandaigara ikoko ndo vaindichengeta vachindiendesa kuchikoro. Saka pandaigara ikoko ndane around 10 years, vakatanga kuita zvezveku like kwete kupenetrate but kubata-bata, because ndakatangawo kudevelopa mazamo, so vaita zvekukubata-bata zviya and vachikubatisa its private. Ndichiti ndikatumwa vaida straight kuenda nini, then ikoko vaibva vanondiitisa izvozvo.
Pawaitumwa, wasn't there anyone who, okay, pavakatanga kubatisa maprivates, iwo hauna kunzwa kutya kana kuti rega ndiudze someone, you didn't feel the need to tell anybody? Was there any female? Was he married? Was there any female in the house?
Vanga vainaye mukadzi, asi kuti utaure usina generally kwekuenda zvinhu zvainetsa, because ndaitya kuti ndikataura ndikadzingwa ndaizongomugara kustreets sevamwe vanhu. So pavakatanga kundibatisa, ivo vaizvionawo kuti ndaitya, but vaizotanga kunditi usatye, vonditekera kana zvandinenge ndichida, vonditi usatye nyarara, usatye everything.
From the age of 10?
So kubva ndine 10 years vakazotanga kupenetrate ndakumaform 1, ndopavakazotanga kutopenetrata, kutondiita mudzimai, kana mudzimai wavo asipo aenda kumusha vaindiita mudzimai wavo, kusvika ndazopedza kunyora form 4 ndopandakazokwanisa kutiza ndichiendawo kunyika yeMozambique.
Alright. Makuresa, from Form 1 to Form 4, from the age of 10 to Form 4, there was no family member that you could confide in.
Vanozviziva, kuzviziva vanozviziva, asi sekuru vane mari, vane mashops kumusha, ende ndo vanochengeta mhuri yese, saka hapana ane chaanokwanisa kutaura about it. Vanongonyarara. Kana mudzimai wacho nditori nekakufunga kuti anozviziva, asi anenge achida kungoprotecta maybe marriage.
Hauna wakazongoudza kuti uvanzi kuti vanoziva, unenge wakambotiwo, let me tell this person kama angandipedza.
Friends and like a bit of superior people.
How has this affected you in your life?
It's affected me a lot.
It's okay.
It has affected me a lot. Even when you're trying to have relationships, you kind of meet people of the same agenda, people that's one of the same spirit, that just wants generally to use you more. And at certain zvakakanganisa zvakawanda daidakazopedzawo chikoro sevamwe vana, but I had to run away to serve myself. because ndakazosvika papoint yekuti unonga wakuziva kuti aizvi hachisiri izvo. Dzimwe nguva there came a point yekuti ndakange ndatove addicted, like even vakasauya kwandiri sometimes I would even masturbate. It came to that point. So then that's what Tikure, as I also learned about it, and she was more like, you made act what. That's when I decided to, you know what, I think I need to have a life. And then that's when I just left. I didn't pay anything that can go back to a point that I took weight and missing, but then I had to notify people that I'm alive.
I know it's an emotional journey for you, and I am giving you time to process. Have you managed to get any kind of help since all of this happened? Did you ever get any psychological help?
That's what good happened. That's when I tried to seek counseling from my counselors that I know, but I've realized it's quite pricey. It's a bit expensive for me. So whenever I get something, that's when I can go. But yeah, I still get a whole lot more of it.
Sekua is still there.
Right.
And you have never felt the need, because you do know it doesn't matter how long it's been, not just for yourself, but for the sake of possibly vana vachagara navo kana kuti vavanogara navo, kutaura kwavo nekuvasungisa kunogona kubatsira. Chii chiri kuitisa kuti utadze kunovasungisa?
I feel it's probably not necessary since he has money and just step up. He can just get away with it. And I've never really thought about it. I can't put to work. Just a
Have you ever had the conversation with him? Have you met him since you came back to Zimbabwe? How is your relationship with him right now? Have you ever spoken to him? Have you confronted him with anything? No. What is it that you would like for yourself? If we were to get you help today, what is it that you would like for yourself? When you were young, this is what I want to be when I grow up. What would you? Because you seem like an intelligent young woman. It's okay to let it out. It's okay. Take your time.
As I grew up, I always wanted to be a lawyer. But as time went on, I realized I've generally lost self-esteem. I don't think I can talk more without getting emotional at some point. But I think I would have to pursue maybe trying to be an activist to help others.
You will make a wonderful, brilliant activist. Let's talk about the positives. You are more. You're not just a victim. You are a survivor. You at one point managed to run away from this old man. I see. You were telling me earlier that you've got a driver's license. In Mozambique, you were actually working. And you were trying to make a life for yourself, but because obviously you were an illegal immigrant, you chose to come back home. Because tell me about the abuse that people face when they are also illegal immigrants.
getting roads, getting sometimes because you're illegal immigrant, you can even get red and can't say anything because you're also illegal. I don't know how their societies that side really work because I've never really been out there. I go end up but I have lost self-esteem. Saka, I came to a point where I became very antisocial. And it's just me and myself and my life. So much of the things is zvinoitika vanhu vanomorohwa vanhu vanorepwa vanoita sei because havana zvavanokwanisa kuita. Sometimes maybe vanenge vachitizawo navo. So
But you managed to get your driver's license.
I got my driver's license.
No, you got your driver's license here in Zimbabwe. So what are you currently doing? Are you employed?
I'm not employed at the moment. I'm just selling stuff. The projects in that everyone can see some nails, lunch stuff. That's what I've been selling at the moment.
Is there anything you would like to say to, if Sekulu could hear you, if Sekulu was there, is there anything you'd like to say to Sekulu?
It destroyed me. It destroyed me. I would have been like other kids right now. Living your own life, driving your own car, but I just go to with him.
What would you like to say to a 10-year-old that is in a similar situation?
They should just speak up.
There's a 10-year-old listening to you right now, a 12-year-old
They
listening
must
to you.
please speak up. Keeping quiet kills you. It kills you inside. And it will take urges to yield. They need to speak up and get help. Even if it means you'll be just away, I'm sure they can get help out there. And the monsters should be behind bars.
If we could, if there was a way, and maybe by chance, this man would be put behind bars, would that give you some kind of rest? Would that give you peace?
To be honest, I don't know. Because I personally also feel for these kids. What then will I become if, for my sake, he's behind bars? I'm sure they will never understand the trauma that I go through because they never saw him as that, I think. So those kids are my big one.
These children. Thank you, Belinda, for being brave. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for probably changing someone's life out there. We'll get in touch with some organizations that I feel could help you. Could help you process your emotions, process your thoughts, help you rebuild the self-esteem that you need to keep going with your life. You're a beautiful young woman, you're well-spoken, you are bright, you're intelligent, and may this not drag you down forever. May you become a testimony. You said you wanted to be an activist. May you be a testimony forever. Thank you very much for being with us on the very first episode of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence at Scarlet Studios. We will see you next time, next episode.